This evening will be Chad Watkins.
New Jersey, Chad Watkins.
Watkins will be wrestling in place of Tom Togus, who is still nursing some injured ribs. And Thad Turner has elected to give Tom a rest this evening.
Now there's a change at 158. That's going to be Frank Ryan for Tennessee.
Shake hands.
Frank Ryan out of Wantagh, New York, representing Tennessee. Freshman. He's out of Wantagh. He's got to be tough. Good wrestling neighborhood up there in Long Island. They used to see a lot of us through Channel 21, I believe it was, out of Garden City. Perky and the gang up there. Henry Kramer.
Watkins is wrestling for Tom Togus. Watkins is 5-3 on the season. Togus still having problems with the rib injury coming off the tournament victory in the Sheridan tournament. Ryan is a last-minute starter. He's a freshman for Tennessee.
Chad is out of Ocean, New Jersey. Went to Blair Academy. And immediately dropped to the mat, and a two-point takedown goes to Frank Ryan.
Near the edge of the mat. He's struggling.
Two-point near fall, definitely. As Lehigh's wrestler turned
and
inside.
Off they go.
What's the matter?
There's John Likens sitting there. Pat and Peter. John Likens grappling very well at Becca High. Is also doing well on the football team.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Is it moving out?
We'll take a look at that takedown also right now as we have the injury time.
Actually, it was a shrug right from that point. He's got the hand under the chin and just really pulls his way through and comes up around the other side and almost put Watkins towards his back. At this point, Watkins turns in the other way, and that, as we get a little taping lesson on the fingers. I remember a wrestler at Lehigh had always had his fingers taped, regardless if they were injured, because he was a pre-med student and he didn't want to get his fingers hurt for
1 minute.
surgery.
Time. Come here, fellas. Come here. We got 1:29 left in the first period, okay? And you're down. Let's go.
4-0 lead for
Okay, set it.
Ryan as he tries to bring Tennessee back a little closer. The Volunteers have thus far won 2. They won at 118 and they've won at 134.
Well, it's good to see Lehigh's Watkins running out there hustling.
Top.
Trailing 4, but he's the first guy out into the position, starting position. Stands up, still maintain control. Is Ryan.
Ryan's good wrestler. He moved right in on that leg very quickly using his own legs. And
He doesn't use it. What the referee is saying by use it, if you don't use it, then I'll penalize you immediately. The battle changes, and Lehigh's Chad Watkins gets a fall on a beautiful reversal into a cradle, and that was a slick move, almost from a standing position, and Ryan is absolutely stunned, and so is the Lehigh crowd. And there, Tom Togus, very happy to see that pin. Watch it, his shoulder roll, comes up, battling, and there's the head and the knee, side by side. And now we go. Push, shove, And boy, it was murder. There's a good one. You're trailing 4-1. You get a reversal, and it's bang bang.
And we'll be back with more wrestling. Lehigh versus Tennessee. Lehigh leading 21-8 in just a moment. Larry, Lehigh has picked up a couple of pins this evening by two gentlemen who something of a surprise, although it's interesting. I believe Watkins has had several pins in his 6 victories. He's 6-3 on the season, and I think several of those have been by falls this year. There he is. He turned a 4-1 defeat into an instant pin in 2 seconds.
Out of Ocean, New Jersey.
Exciting wrestler to watch, Larry. As you indicated, even when he was losing, he was running out on the mat. He couldn't wait to get started again.
That's a good... That shows you want to wrestle. 2-point takedown. Creevy now leading by 9. Having amassed...
Kind of happy with that when you get a wrestler of the caliber of Tommy Togus who is injured, and then you bring in Chad Watkins, and then you end up with a fall in that weight class. And it's a tribute to Tom Togus, how happy he was. We showed you that at the end of that match, that Chad had won. Togus was as happy as Chad was at the moment, or nearly so.
Let's go.
Lehigh has had 3 pins tonight. Boyson, Chad Watkins, Mike Price. Chad Watkins filling in this evening for Tommy Togus, trailed 4-1, came back with a fall in the first period to defeat Ryan. Kerry Retrieve looked good, winning 13-1 over Larimore. Ivan Boyson came on with a pin at 177.
Differential in the score. The Lehigh team, once it got rolling, with Yazzo, Mears, Watkins going right on through, Retrieve, the steamroller was there, and maybe there's something to say about this Grace Hall Magic that gets you're in closer, it's tighter, it's more exciting and more dynamic, and maybe that's the little impetus.